Hey everybody, it's Mr. Fosnot here, and the purpose of this video is to just give you a couple of quick tips and tricks on how to play Congo Caves, especially with all of these weird slurs and ties and all of these lines that are on the music that we haven't really talked about too much, but I think you kind of understand how they work. So we're going to kind of dive in real quick with this explanation, and I'm going to show you guys more about this when we have our class video on Wednesday. But I'm going to switch over real quick so you guys can see what I see on my screen. All right, so we just want to do this. All right, cool. So if you haven't checked out already, we have access now to all of this crazy stuff on Google Drive. Your concert, your books, all of your concert sheet music. I wrote a couple of duets for everybody, so you can see all that happening on Google Drive in the link that I shared. But that's not about this. This is about Congo Caves. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be demonstrating on trumpet. So if I were you and I wanted to find this music, I would go to concert music, and then I'd go to the Congo Caves folder, and let's come all the way down to trumpet number 9. Sweet. So now we made it here, and you're going to have a thing, and you can print it, and it's all great. The first thing I want to talk about, and I'm going to zoom in, is check out measure 50. Measure 50 is the one we're looking at right now. See this line that's underneath two notes, two different notes. This is an A, and this is a G. These are two different notes. When there's two different notes happening at the same time, that's called a slur. And essentially what you do for a slur is you go ahead and you tongue the first note, but you don't tongue the second note. So I'm going to play it the way you would play it if you slur it. And I'll play it with just tonguing. You can hear a slight difference. You probably heard it. So that's how this works. So when you play a slur, that means you only tongue the first note of the slur. So I'm going to play measures 50, 51, 52, and 53, and 54, just so you can get an idea with the slur. It should go like ta, 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 ta. Or if you're playing trombone, do. Or you're playing clarinet, to. Instead of going ta, ta for everything, for slurs, you go ta. There we go. Here's those first couple measures starting at 50. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. All right, that kind of makes sense, and that's how we do slurs. Now the next thing, we're going to look at number 58. This one's a little bit different, but it's the same kind of idea. Is we have a tie. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm circling this this note right here. This is a whole note, which gets 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's tied over. It's the same note. This is both the E. It's tied over to another note, another E half note. So if we know that this whole note is 4 beats, and this half note is 2 beats, when there's a line that's connecting both of them together, you just add those numbers together, and that's how long you play. So if we have a whole note for 4 counts and a half note for 2 counts, when you slur them together, or excuse me, when you tie them together, you have 6 counts total. So I'm going to play measure 58, and it's going to be for 6 counts. 58 and 59 is 6 counts of an E and then 2 quarter notes. It sounds something like this. 1, 2, ready, go. It was 6 notes. It was a whole note plus a half note, 4 beats plus 2 beats. And that's kind of how ties work. All right. So I know this is probably kind of crazy and I went a little fast, but we'll go over this a lot on Wednesday as well. So if you have any questions, we can jump in on that. But that's all I have for you for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye.